Good morning, everyone. I am Corinne Braxton, and I am coming to you live from Bozeman, Montana. And what is today? May 7th already. And we have our new catalog that is live. I'm going to go check my iPad and see if I can find myself here. Make sure everything is transmitting. There we go. Now we'll just wait for everyone to come on and join us. And so I am back from Mexico. Had a wonderful trip. I took my 3 sisters with me. It was just a fabulous resort with so much to do. We were in the sun a lot. It was very hot, very humid. So we spent a lot of time in the pool and just had a super time. Stamping Up is so generous with all of us, and it's just a magnificent trip. So we'll see how I do on this video. I have a bad cold now. During the night, I woke up with a cough. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. And I may have to cancel my class this week. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how I do by the end of the day today. So let's see what's... Okay, we're going to just wait a second. We have our new catalog, and we can now open up the inside. It went live on May 1st while I was in Mexico. We were about an hour and a half south of Cancun. We flew into Cancun. I flew from Bozeman, Montana to... I haven't seen anyone yet. Let's see if we are in the right spot. I hope we are. We'll just wait a few minutes. I flew from Bozeman to Minneapolis to Cancun, and that was like an hour and a half drive. And it was just a really, really fun trip. It's so fun to reconnect with people that I've met on other Stamping Up trips. Now my sisters have met them for 9 years, basically. And then we meet new people from all over the world. It's just a wonderful experience. It's not an easy trip to earn by any means, and that's part of that disclaimer that Stamping Us requires us to say that less than 1% earn the trip. I'm hoping I'm in the right place. Not sure. Anyway, we're going to keep going, and we have a fabulous starter kit special going on, and this is all the way through the end of May. Oh my goodness, it's the best. I have this whole basket here, and whoops, daisy. You get, for $99, you get to choose $125 worth of products. Plus, you get all of these in colors, this whole pack of paper, the in color specials. And let's see, what else do you get? You get a package of the designer paper that matches all the in colors. There we go. You get a package of the markers, the Stampin' Right markers. And then you get a package of all of the in-color ink pads, just like that. Okay, so that's what you get for the starter kit. It's a great special. I'm going to set that behind me. And we're going to go on. And let's see what's here. I'm going to set that. Okay, we're going to go down because I have a lot to show you this today. We have some really pretty cards using the Country Birdhouse and the Country Flowers. It's a fabulous suite. And I'll show you that when I turn the camera down. Okay, so if you are watching, please let me know, please, okay? And just comment, say hi, tell us where you're from, and so that I know that I'm in the right spot. Okay, here we go. Close your eyes. Here we go. Turn the camera down. There we are. These are the cards that I have designed for this I have a cookies cards. I can't get this. Oh, I had it all set up and it was just working great. It was, this is what I have for Thursday. I have a cookies, cards, and coffee. And however, we'll see how, I'm sorry about this. I cannot get that to tighten up. There we go. There we go. Got it now. There we go. And I have a cookies, cards, and coffee class this weekend, which is a free with a purchase class. And these are the cards that I have designed for that. This one we did 2 weeks ago. You've seen that one already. And this one is the new airplane suite. That's a bookbinding, a vertical bookbinding. And then this one, oh, I love these. I love this paper and I love this die. And it's part of In the Grove or one of those, something like that. And this is my host code for May right there. So there's that. I always appreciate thumbs up, commenting, ordering, and I sure appreciate it when you join my email list. That's where you'll find all kinds of little information. I'm going to try to cover this up. Let's see once here. We're going to... There we go. We'll see if we can cover up that one. I don't know. We'll just have to... There we go. Okay. I think we're ready to begin. And so we are going to be working today on these two suites. This is a mega suite. It's called Country Woods. It is on page 4849. Oh, hey, Levon. Good to see you from Oregon. Glad you could join us today. So it has 4 pages in the catalog. Goes all the way to page 51. Most gorgeous paper ever. It's all wood grain and some beautiful silver and smoky slate and basic gray embossing gems, pearls. It's just really a fun set. So this is going to be a class that I'll have later on, but I'm going to do this today. And the first card, here's the paper that we're going to be using. We're actually using this sheet. I cut this down. This is actually 12 by 12 paper, but I cut it down to 6 by 6 to show you. I'll just do one side first. We're going to use this one today. This one, isn't that pretty? Oh, just love all these sort of vintage. Some of them look a little beachy. Look at that. Here's the other side. Can you all hear me okay? Hey, Carla, good to see you this morning. I know you have a cold and a cough too, just like I do. I don't know, it seems like quite often on these Stamping Up trips we end up getting on an airplane like that is really tough, and you just you do so much and you don't get enough sleep. So anyway, that's just part of the deal with traveling. This is the Country Flowers, and I love it. I love the coloring. I love the dyes. I love the sentiments. Best friend ever. Heartfelt sympathy. Flower market. Sending love. So lucky to know you. And this is what we're going to do. We're just going to do an easy card, but I think it's beautiful. So this is what I've made. I did this for a swap. I designed this for a swap. So there's this teapot with these flowers, or this teapot with those flowers. And it's just a simple fun fold. We're going to be using the resin dots that are so pretty. And here we go. We are going to take our pieces. Which flowers do you like better? Do you like these full flowers or the smaller ones? Which one would you choose? This one has a little bit of yellow. These have yellow centers, but they're just a beautiful color. And I add a little bit of Winkostella too. Okay, we're going to start with our base, 11 by 4 1/4. We have a white piece, and then we have some of this wood grain. We have 2 pieces of that. I will have all these measurements under more in the comments, and you can either take a screenshot right now if you'd like. These are all the sizes. So if you want to take a screenshot, go ahead and do that. Or you can just wait until I finish the video, and then it'll take about 5 minutes. And I'm bringing it a little bit closer to you. There we go. You like the folk flowers, Carla? Okay, who else likes, what do you like? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take just a regular, this is just a top folding base. I've scored it already at 5.5, just like we normally do. And now I'm going to cut off 2 3/4. 2 3/4. So I'm going to grab my paper trimmer, and I'm just going to cut off 2 3/4. Just like that. And we can save this piece for some scraps later on. We're making something. I have a little drawer that I use to put my scraps in. Okay, I'm gonna just, this white inside. So let's bring our pieces down here. So I'm going to put my designer paper right there. Let's just put this piece on first, this 1-inch piece like that. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, I just realized I have a big dentist appointment, a very long one tomorrow, a 2-hour appointment. I'm going to have to reschedule it because of my cold. I'm supposed to have a crown on one of my teeth. So they were going to start that process tomorrow. Hope I can reschedule that. I have a tooth that's sort of an old filling, and it's sort of cracking around it, so I need a crown. I've had not much dental work done ever, except when I was a little girl. But okay, so 2.5 by 4 is this piece. Isn't this just the prettiest designer paper you've ever seen? Oh my goodness. Oh, I just love these colors. It's Pool Party. Okay, there we go. And let me see, oh, hey, Jeannie. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Anne Louise. Linda, Levon, Julie. Oh, thank you so much. It's now starting to catch up. Okay, this is going to be our espresso piece. I'm going to that's 3 3/4 by 4. So, not by 4, by 3. And I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive right on the end like that, because this other part's going to stay. We want to keep it sort of balanced. There we go. This is going to be open like that. All right, but it's going to come over there. But just in this little piece right here, add a nice touch to that. Okay, and then this is the piece that we're going to stamp on. It's 3.5 by 2 3/4. So we're going to do that next. And we're going to do our sentiment first. I'm going to get my piercing mat out. There we go. There's my host code. And right before my video, I was having problems with my... Hey, Beverly, good to see you this morning. I was having trouble with my contacts. It was so frustrating. They were so gunky. Anyway, I hope you can just sort of put up with my voice this way. Sorry about that. I had it on Do Not Disturb, but it still rang. That was my dentist calling. They probably don't know that I'm not coming yet. Okay, so here's our teapot. We're going to put our flowers in there. I'm going to bring it down right there. And I want to show you something on this. There is a little tiny line. Do you see how that is open right there? I know it's going to be really difficult to see this, but can you see this little tiny piece right there that I'm pointing to? That if you wanted to cover up that teapot or this pot, this pail, you would put that on there, but we're going to put flowers, so we're not going to do that. Okay, now Oh, I meant to get the inside part. I didn't. We're going to stamp. Okay, I heard one person say they like the full one better, so we'll just stamp. We'll stamp the full. Let's see. Let me just check on this. We're going to have our leaves going down like this. There we go. And we'll cover, that's all the black we need. Isn't that a beautiful sympathy? Oh my goodness, that is, it's just very pretty. It's so much nicer if you can make a sympathy card when you don't need it, for sure. But when you're in the midst of someone who has passed away, it's not so hard. It's not so easy to make a sympathy card. I'm going to start with, let me get my reading glasses on here. I've got bifocals in my contacts too. Hey Martina, good morning. Good to see you from Bozeman, Montana. I'm just going to give, these are just just a few of these leaves. I'm going to do this sort of quickly. And oh my goodness, we had such great food. It was an all-inclusive trip, a resort. I've never been to one of those before. You could eat as much, drink as much. It was sort of not always the best thing for some people. But we had so many amazing foods and drinks, and we had one dinner that was in a cave. That was really, really cool. I walked a lot every day. I walked with my walking sticks. I got a lot of, it was about two of my sisters were, my sister Carla and my sister Kara, were about as far away. We asked for rooms to be next to each other because that's more fun that way. Well, we were on different floors and about as far away from each other as you could possibly get. My sister Chris and I were super far from everything. So, but it was just still a great time. We had a great time. Okay, I'm going to use, I used old olive. Now I'm going to use some pretty in pink. I'm going to start with the dark ones. And we're going to, this flower takes a little bit longer. I should have put it up just a bit higher. I don't like that right here, overlapping that, but it is what it is. So we're going to just leave it. Stamping Up it was very generous. They, I can see where I forgot some leaves here. I don't want to forget those. The very first day that we got there, we got to choose some prizes, a beach bag. It was a room filled with some handicraft things made, Mexican handicraft things. And we got to fill up our bag. That was fun. And then the picture frame. And we just taught, it's such a fun thing because the more you go on these trips, the more people you know. And it's very difficult to walk any place without seeing people you know. And then you just, it takes a long time because you're stopping to talk all the time. But it's wonderful, just wonderful. So the first night we had a fiesta. It was a big room and then also the hallway. And we just had food and things, people to talk with. So it's always sort of like an old home week of school or something. I'm going to start with the pool party. Let's see what I have here. And I have the dark. We're gonna do some outlining in the dark. So, isn't this a beautiful set? Oh my goodness, it was so fun. My new product should be coming today in the mail. The shipping is going fairly well with Stamping Up. I ordered on Wednesday, and they shipped by Friday, so that's good. There we go. Just going to color in there. I know this is taking a little bit longer. So, and now we can just sort of color in this vase. And then our card will be almost finished. So, the last night, Stamping Up bus this all to a resort, not a resort, a park. They have all these parks called excurry parks. And some are senses, and some are animals, and some are adventure. Now, we did not do, I was not able to learn. Young people were able to do things like zip lining and bungee cording. We're using Winkostella, which is back in stock, finally. So it really a great thing to do. For all those things were included in, you could do anything you want. You could eat as much, drink as much, do any of those sports, go to any of those parks. So it's sort of a cool thing, especially if you were middle-aged or younger. Okay, there we have it. It's all done, and now we can just put that on our brown espresso card, and we will be finished with the beautiful card. Let me see once. Here's our adhesive. There we are. Do you see the Winkostella on there? I think it's really special. And now we're going to use some of our gems. I did this. I designed this card for one of my business swaps. And I just am really... I'm very pleased with it, actually. So I'm going to put some of these gems on. We're just going to put 3 in a row. Just like this. We also did swaps on this trip with all the other achievers, and that was amazing. I have some amazing swaps. Let's see, where's the package? Here it is. There's the card. And actually, I think I used a different color. Let's see once. It looks like, to me, like I used a different color here. That's pretty in pink. This one looks like bubble bath. Oh, I think I used bubble bath. This would be a beautiful Mother's Day card, Jeannie. You are right. Oh, my poor mom, who's 97 and a half. She's been having so much pain in her leg and back to the ER, and now she's going to the doctor today again. Good morning, Stacy. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. But beautiful color either way. This is the pretty in pink, and that is bubble bath. Anyway, I made a couple of Mother's Day cards while I was in Florida this winter. And hey, good morning, Kathy. And I kept moving them so that I brought them back to Montana so that I would be able to send them to my mom. And now I can't find them. Now I need to get them out in the mail today, and I have no idea where they are. Okay, there's our first card, and that was the Country Flowers. And if you don't, this is on low inventory right now, this bundle. I would suggest ordering it today if possible, or today or tomorrow. I don't know how long. We never know how long it's going to last. And once it goes on back order, then it'll be a few weeks before it'll be back. So anyway, I would suggest getting it sooner rather than later. It's a suite. You can get the whole thing, or you can just get the bundle by itself. Okay, let's move on to the next card. Okay, and let's see once. We're going to be using the Country Birdhouse for this one with these dies. It is a beautiful set, Jeannie. You're right. Totally right. Let me just get those little tags off. All of my directions will be at the end of the video, but give me about 5 minutes after we finish, and then you will be able to see the directions. Okay, and then I will also post everything again tomorrow and with all the photos too. Okay, this one just has a lot of neat. I love the sentiments, and I love the font that they've used, and just a lot of dies. I have a lot of things die cut already. Anyway, that's all. And I love that. Hoping you have the best day ever. I think that's a terrific sentiment. And then this is the card that we're making today. Happy birthday. I think, hoping you have the best day ever. Just like that, not too hard. And we are going to be getting our pieces out. We're just going to use some basic pearls on this one. I just think some pretty pearls. accent. Also, the gray pearls would be pretty too. I didn't use those, but because I have lots. Anyway, let's do our stamping first. We've got our pieces. This is the wood grain that goes along the bottom, like that. And then I already have a birdhouse cut out, and we're going to stamp on that. Then we're going to put, this is the ledge of the birdhouse, like that. And our white mat, like this. That's 4 by 5 1/4. And then we have a thick base. I always use thick for my bases, and it's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I like that extra heavy hand to it. So that's what we're going to use. That's going to go right on top of here. You don't have to do that, but I like that second layer. And okay, so we're going to do that. We have that. Okay, and I think then we have bits and pieces. I already covered an envelope with that wood grain too. So just like that. Okay, let's do our stamping. Okay, bring in our piercing mat. These are photopolymers, so we're going to do that with Memento ink. I'm going to move this right here. I've already die cut this. Normally you would probably stamp first and then you would die cut, but because it's on video, I think it works better just to do it this way. Because you can see, you can line things up. There we go. Now there is a circle for these, a die, but we're not going to use it. We're just going to color it in with some blends. And we're going to do, let's see, so that's done. We're going to do the happy birthday on the ledge. Get the birthday out. We're going to stamp this in, I'm going to do this in navy, or in Misty Moonlight, rather. We don't need to use that Misty Moonlight. We're going to do happy birthday. Actually, I think I'm going to turn it over, and we're going to put flowers on the left side. So I'm going to actually do my stamping closer to the right side, like this. Either way would work, but just to give myself enough room. And let's see, once we need to have some flowers. These little flowers are going to go on the white mat. I'm going to actually just take my wood grain here at the bottom. It's 4 inches by 1 1/2. And I'm just going to move it down slightly. I'm not going to attach it. I'm just going to add this little greenery right here. Well, this was different than the other one. I must have put the wrong part in my stamp, mounted it. Okay, but that's all right. Won't make any difference. We're going to set that aside. And we'll put that there. And the inside of our card, we're going to put, hoping you have, we'll just stamp it with the Misty Moonlight. There we go, like that. Hoping you have the best day ever. And a little flower here. I think we're going to put a bird. This time we're going to do a bird. We don't have a bird on the outside, so we're just going to put a little bird on the inside, like that. This is really pretty with the bird. I think on the outside or the inside. There we go. That's all the stamping we have to do. I don't know what happened to those little vines. Oh, I know. The vines, the ones that I used were from this, I think. That's what they were from. But anyway, this will be just fine the way it is. Okay, we're going to put our card together. So we're going to give this a good bone folding with our bone folder. And we're going to put our a little piece on like this. It would have been pretty to emboss this. This morning I was working on a card for my next Tuesday. I'm going to have a sort of a catalog launch, craft-along, and I'm going to come to you at our normal time in the morning at 10 o'clock Mountain Time. And then I'm also going to come to you in the afternoon. And then I'll have an ordering special that you can order the kits that I do. So I maybe should have put these flowers up a little bit higher. But that will work just like that. And now we're going to put our birdhouse together. It's going to go like this. So I think it would have been really pretty with some embossing back there, but I just didn't do it. So let's put this. We're not going to have this on dimensionals or anything. Everything's going to be sort of flat. And anyway, so next Tuesday is my craft-along, so you can choose to buy the kit ahead of time. I will be sending out an email about that. So if you're not on my email list, please send me a message and join. I will add you. That's where I have all my classes, my ordering specials, and things like that. And, excuse me. So anyway, so next Tuesday I'm going to be coming to you twice. I'm going to come to you just coloring in this instead of adding on another piece. I just decided to, I don't know. That's the little perch and this is the hole. So anyway, so that'll be a lot of fun. I was starting to design some cards yesterday and today, and I was, oh my goodness, I used some of our new embossing folders, the giant ones that we have, and they're beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, there we go. And that part's done. So just a little bit of blends, and okay, now we're gonna put our greenery in there. We're gonna add a bow. So I have some bits and pieces right here. Okay, oh, I'm a little bit of shading back there. You know, that's a good idea, Carla. I probably am not going to do a little bit of shading. A little bit of sponging would be nice, I think, too. I'm going to add, I've got the white scallop. This white scallop, and I'm going to take my, hold that, and I'm going to use my Tombow glue on that, just like this. These are some little pieces. Of course, it would have been really nice to use adhesive sheets, but I didn't think of it. But I just thought of it now. Isn't that the way it goes? We think about these things. We just die cut, and then all of a sudden we realize, oh, I should have used an adhesive sheet, but I didn't. And now we're going to put a little bit of, I'm just going to run a little bit of glue right there. And pick up this, and I'm going to just set this on top. Now there's another piece for this top part too, but I just kept it wood grain. I'm trying to keep it as easy as possible because whenever we have a class, there's just only so much you can add to a card. So I just try to keep it simple. And now we're going to add some flowers. We're going to add, I've got these all die cut already. And we're going to add, they cut out beautifully. Just like, oh, I think we're going to do it like this. There's sort of a little indentation right here. And I'm going to add those. And I like to use reverse tweezers. We have a reverse tweezers for sale that is in with the embossing buddy and the little tray and the, but I always sort of keep the one that's Stampin' Up! One that I have, it's in my embossing supplies. So I have this other one that's I've had forever. That little flower is being covered up. There we go, but that's all right. It doesn't hurt. And Now we're going to do some flowers. The beauty of this die set is, look at this. All of those flowers are die cut at the same time. Isn't that fun? And then you can just sort of snip them apart. I love that concept. Just like that. Then you got one flower. I've got a little bow that we're going to hang the birdhouse from. And another, we've got some more dies that I've got here. And this is just it's a very simple card, but I think I want it simple but elegant. I'm going to do the pink one first. It's a petal pink, actually. Petal pink. And we're going to just put that right there. And we're going to put a little misty moonlight. We'll just tuck that one right behind it. And then we're going to pop up this little pool party one with a dimensional. I don't know where my little ones are, so we'll just cut a regular one, and that should work just fine. Just cut it in half. How is the weather where you are? Here in Montana, it is cold. It's like winter time. Oh my goodness. While we were in Mexico, it was so hot, like 85 to 90 every single day. And here now it's like 35 degrees. And we're gonna put some pearls on. Maybe we'll put these, oh, I don't think so. We'll just use these white pearls. We have the gray pearls too that are very pretty. So I'm going to use the tiny ones. It is supposed to be gorgeous this weekend, up to 70 degrees. So it's going to get better. But right now it's really, oh my gosh. The other night when I got home, on Saturday night, it was very late. It was late. It was an all-day flying. And I got home and the wind almost blew me down. It was that strong. Here we have a little bit of this bow. And just touch a little bit of glue. You don't need very much. Just brush it, and we're going to put this just like that, and then we can cut that off from the back. There we go, and our card is finished. Isn't that pretty? Now we could, this is the other card. I like the other flowers better that I use, those little skinny ones, but it doesn't make any difference, and it would be nice to color those, and we could certainly color those too. But we'll just leave it as it is for now, so I can show you some more things. So, nice happy birthday card for sure. And on the inside, did I do anything on the inside? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. I already did. Yep, hoping you have the best day ever with the little bird inside. And there's our card today. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's close that up. So we made this card and this card, those two. So if you missed out on the first half, you can always watch the replay. I always put my videos on YouTube, and that takes me about 40 minutes or so, or half hour at least. I want to show you a couple things. These are the presents that I received from Mexico, and I just took a picture of them, and because I didn't bring them all up here, and some are still downstairs, but you can see all these things. Oh, yes, thank you, Stacy. Yes, I love these bundles too. They're gorgeous for sure. We got this beautiful beach basket we could choose, and these little pieces that came on it. Well, we could actually choose what we wanted. That's a cactus and a little Mexican lady. We got a little spirit animal. Mine looks like a goat, I guess. I don't know, a dog or a goat. We got to choose whatever color of packing cubes we wanted. We got to choose a frame. I chose the navy white. Every day we got to spin the roulette wheel for prizes. Got the Forever Forest stamp, and I got the little twine. That beautiful card was from Hip Hip Hooray, was from Shelley and Sarah, and with a handwritten note inside. There were 350 achievers that earned the trip, and there were probably, I don't know if there were 300 at the event or if there were 325. Some people cash out. You know, people get sick. We also got this beautiful scrapbook. I can show you that. So it looks like this. This is what it looks like. And what's this? I thought, oh, well, sure, I already have some of these, plain albums that we sell. But when you open up the inside, they had all of these specially printed for us. And all I have to do now is go someplace and print all the pictures or upload them and then have them sent to my house. And the scrapbook will be done. It's that easy and fun. Isn't that neat? And then there's stickers here in the back too. But a really nice gift. They also gave us a brand new paper pumpkin. This one, I left the box. I threw the box away because I just had to really pack tightly. And I was overweight on the way there, and I didn't want to be overweight on the way home. It's called Expressions of Kindness. It's just gorgeous with a stamp and a Blackberry Bliss ink. And this is coming out in July. It's not a paper pumpkin. It's part of the kit collection. Very, very, very pretty. Now, I thought I would show you. You certainly, if you need to leave and say goodbye, that's fine too. But I'm going to show you a few more. Oh my goodness, Stacy, in Florida it's 94 to 95. I'm going to show you some swaps that I received. So when we go to an incentive trip, anytime we do anything Stampin' Up, we swap. But these are the swaps with other people that achieved the trip. And we had to make 26 total. And mine was a mountain card. I'm going to do that one Tuesday on a Facebook Live. And this was from Judy Garza. Isn't that a beautiful card? This one, I'm going to open this one, take it out of the envelope. This is a friend of mine, Marcy Besker. Marcy lives in California. This one, I think, is just over the top. It's so gorgeous. This is a new set with the circles. I should be getting it today. And these flowers, she hand cut all of those. Isn't that a beautiful card? So that was Marcy's. And then there's one more of that from that family. Oh, no, two more. This one is in Misty Moonlight and Natalie Travis. I don't know some people, of course, but others I do know. And it's so fun because you meet people from Australia, New Zealand, and all over Europe. That's what's so cool. Here's another one. Oh, this one I'm going to open up too. This is Melissa Ellis from Virginia. I met a lot of people from Virginia this year. I've not known a lot of people, but met a lot. This one, look at this. This is the new embossing folder with the circles. It's a very, very large one. It's like for making 5x7 cards. But this, isn't that clever how this fits right through there? I love that. You may see that again sometime. So the purpose of swaps really is to use your products and then try new things, and then also get ideas for your own classes. This is Jennifer Hill. Now, we've had this paintbrush before from the tool set, and but she used the new designer paper, and I love that pink with this. This is all pretty in pink. Isn't that pretty? This was from the new medallion, the Mediterranean set. I don't have this yet, but a beautiful card. Melissa Faust, and she must have received this one. I know Melissa really well. We're in Elite Mastermind together.
We have been for a couple of years. So this one she must have gotten at on stage when she went in Houston. Here's another card that's quite pretty. It's in French. I don't know who it belongs to. Someone it belongs to Elodie something from France. And it's first. I don't know what it says. Have the best day ever, probably, or something like that. It's not pretty. That new glimmer paper is gorgeous. This one is Rachel Tessman, who is a $1 million achiever. Rachel is from Minnesota. Look at this. Isn't this a beautiful card? Love that. Today and every day. I just like, really a great card. Opens up. I'm thankful. That really pretty, very pretty card. And let's see what else we have here. Here's another one that's similar with that sailboat again. And that one, Karina Chin, I talked with her a little bit. She's from Canada. I met her when I went to my very first Stampin' Up! Trip. Karina, this one is a fun fold. Look at this. We've done this before. These are sort of fun. Very fun, in fact. There we go. There's that. That was Karina. So, okay, and here's the next one. This is the birthday card, and that one is, let me see, once Lisa Matakis or something. Lisa. And that's from that online special, that birthday one, the sentiment one that we have. Oh, I'm going to just have to leave that. I can't get it in the envelope. Cannot get that one. Here's another one with the walruses and that background with the sea. And that is from, I don't know. Teresa Brown. Teresa Brown did that one. There's another one, Thinking of You Fondly. And this is that new metallic designer paper, Lori Krause. Love this paper. I've used a ton of it already. Here's another one of Good Luck in French. Audra. Unbounded Love. I think I'll open this one up. This one is Kim Pelis. I'm sorry if I'm slaughtering your names. Look at this one. It does a lot. Oh my goodness. May all your wishes come true. Celebrate. That's from Unbounded Love. Pretty in Pink and Petunia Pop. I don't want to lose the names on these. This one is Elaine Schrader. You Are Loved. And she used the postage dies on there. These two, I think, are just spectacular. This one is in French, but isn't that pretty? And that is Marie Christine from France. This one is from Emma Goddard. Just gorgeous. This is using, I don't know what it's called, but it's so beautiful. She stamped this, and then she cut it into blocks and mounted it, like little inchies almost. They're bigger than inchies, but beautiful. That's the one with the masking. It has the dies, the masking, the sheets, and you just use your sponges. So those were all the new ones. Look at this one. This one is so over the top. It is amazing. I don't know how this gal, her name is Mary Harvey McKay, and she's a sweet gal. We were in the Business Builders together. But look at this. She had to make 26 of these with the airplane and everything to my friend. And then it goes, friend, you are loved. Hope never gives up. Faith is being sure of what we cannot see. And you're the best, plain and simple. She had to do 26 of these. Can you imagine? I just cannot. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. Mary McKay did that one. And let's see, once we have a couple more. This is from the Magnolia one and the Tartan Plaid. That one is beautiful. And it was by Mary Costello. These are some other ones. Some people do 3D swaps. I did not. I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I guess it's a busy time of year and I just didn't. I only signed up for cards. I didn't know you could do 2. But anyway, some people did cards and 3D, and this one's a coffee one. And this is from my friend Lola Rist. Lola lives in western Missouri. And here's another one, Wish Big with the new peach pie. And that is Heidi Collins from Michigan. Very pretty with that new paper. Here's a zinnia one, A Million Thanks. And that is, I don't know who that is. Let's find out. See if there's anything on the inside. Sometimes people forget to put, oh, there it is. Let's see what she did. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Good thing we opened it up. Words fail to express my gratitude. I love that. Very, very pretty. She took a panel and just split it and put it on black. Very pretty card. Very nice thank you card. This one is a Anne from Hawaii. Did this one. I'm not sure what stamp that is. Here's a nice, really pretty sympathy card. It's a fun fold with the lilac lavender set. Very pretty. And it's Patty Edwards. Don't know where she's from. Very pretty. Here is a coffee card. Hello there. Let's catch up. And that one is from Lola, my friend Lola. And this one is from Heather, Songbird Stampers. And it's a faux easel. So you can see how that, isn't that pretty? Thank you so much. And that is it. Now, that is all, those are all of my swaps, all 26 plus my own. You will see my own another time. Close your eyes. Here we go. And now we're back to the beginning. There we go. Oh, gosh. My nose is running. I don't have a sore throat anymore, but my cough, I have a dry cough, and my nose is running. So anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. If you missed the beginning, you can always go back. Don't forget about this amazing starter kit special we have going on. Invite someone. Tell them about this. If you are not a demonstrator, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do one thing. You just get to save money and become a hobby demonstrator. You get all these inks, and it's so wonderful to be able to get all this extra stuff. You get, for $99, you can go to my website and go under Join. These are the Stampin' Right markers, all of the designer paper. This is all extra, and all of these beautiful, you got a whole package of cardstock. And I would love to have you on my team. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator and be your team leader. I have a team of about 38 people, and hopefully we'll get a few more this month. And there we are. And that's it for today. Thank you very much. Next Tuesday will be my normal time, 10 o'clock Mountain Time. And then I'm going to be coming to you live in the afternoon for a second video. And then I will be I'm designing and cutting projects for the morning and the afternoon and having an ordering special for that. So I'll tell you more about that in my email later this week. And please let me know if you need a catalog. If you need a catalog, I'd love to send you one if you don't have one, or if you don't shop with another demonstrator and sign up for my email, you can let me know and I will add you to my list. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you next week. Have a great week. Bye.